Welcome to another edition of Investment Corner. I am your host, Daniel Ruth, and with me, I'm glad to introduce to you Mr. Kenneth, the real estate analyst. Welcome.
Thank you for having me as always.
Yes, you're welcome. So today we want to talk about what are the documents you need to know before investing in real estate. So Mr. Kenneth, what should the people know about document titles?
Okay, thank you very much. There are quite a number of documents involved in real estate transactions, as it were. In addition to that, we also have the deed of assignment. The deed of assignment is a legal document that converts ownership from the assignor, which is the seller, to the assignee, the buyer. Okay, that document is the document that details every legal aspect of the transaction, that shows what where the land is and what has been done, what have been paid, and all that. Okay. Importantly, we also have a survey plan. Survey plan is not actually a legal document, but it's a real estate document that gives the boundary, the coordinates, where this location is, and all that. What are the things we have in that location and every other thing. So a very vital real estate document. So additionally, there's another document which is very important. Like I call it the mother of all documents. This is the CFO. Okay, the CFO, we have several kind of CFO. CFO is a certificate of occupancy, and it's like I know from the 1978 Land Use Act. Land belongs to government and to the state government in particular. So what that means is that government will not transfer that ownership to an individual. Okay, we have several CFO. It could be personal CFO, we have family CFO, we have a global CFO, we have an industrial CFO, we have agricultural CFO. But because of our discourse, we just narrow it down to personal CFO. Okay, personal CFO is for 99 years. So, like I said, the CFO for personal CFO is for 99 years, and after 99 years, you'll be expected to do a renewal. And it's also important for our viewers to understand this, that please, when acquiring a landed property, please, it's important to find out how many years is left on that CFO. Because some places in Lagos, for instance, we have less than 20 years of Windows CFO. So if you buy with the mindset that I'm going to accept 99 years, you may be wrong. Okay? So these are some of the important things. We have other documents, but I will narrate it down for this.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr.
There are several transactional documents you can get when you are consummating a real estate transaction, depending on the kind of real estate transaction you are looking at. For instance, when you have a land, by purchasing the land, there are certain transactional documents. When you are acquiring a house, there are certain transactional documents. When you are acquiring a commercial property, there are certain transactional documents. But for the sake of our viewers, we're going to just narrow it down to personal CFO. Okay, personal CFO is for 99 years. Okay. The CFO, we have several kind of CFO. CFO is a certificate of occupancy, and it's like I know from the 1978 Land Use Act. Land belongs to government and to the state government in particular. So what that means is that government will not transfer that ownership to an individual. Okay, and we have several CFO. It could be personal CFO, we have family CFO, we have a global CFO, we have an industrial CFO, we have agricultural CFO. But because of our discourse, we just narrow it down to personal CFO. So, like I said, the CFO for personal CFO is for 99 years, and after 99 years, you'll be expected to do a renewal. And it's also important for our viewers to understand this, that please, when acquiring a landed property, please, it's important to find out how many years is left on that CFO. Because some places in Lagos, for instance, we have less than 20 years of those CFO. So if you buy with the mindset that I'm going to accept 99 years, you may be wrong. Okay. So these are some of the important things. We have other documents, but I just want to narrow it down to this document.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Kenneth, for this insight. I still want to ask a particular question for our investors to understand better. So what do you think, or what is government acquisition?
Okay, there are two kinds of acquisition. Something we call committed acquisition and non-committed acquisition. Non-committed acquisition means a land where government have overriding public interest. Okay, what that means is that government has marked this land for a school, for a hospital, for road network. They have been marked this place for a library and all that. What that means is that is a no-go area. It will be 30, it could be 20, it could be 50 years. Government will definitely use that place. So if you as a land investor or a land buyer, you have decided to go into such a transaction, then you already start going to have problems, certainly. Okay. And on the other hand, what we call non-committed acquisition. What non-committed acquisition means that though government have interest in this place, but it's not on overriding public interest, that land can also be ratified and become yours. Okay? What you need to do is to approach government with the documents and everything. And when you are doing due diligence before you apply the place, you have approach government, and government will ask you, okay, pay the necessary fee, find the necessary documents, and they'll give you approval maybe for a CFO and all that. And that land becomes yours. You can use that. So, like I said earlier, lands that has committed acquisition on them, they are no, okay? So please don't even go out as an investor, as a land buyer, as a real estate person, please don't even go into that. Thank you.
For me, in fact, when you hear about government committed land, take off your shoe,